wonder why you hate me, baby. 'Cause you hate you. What's going on, guys? Your man, Real Deal, Steven Steele. Boy, am I parched. It's been a really long time since I've been on YouTube. A really long time. And even a longer time since I've live streamed. And I'm just live streaming off of my phone, off of my dome, in my car, to reach you no matter where you are. Kenny Potter, what up? We've got one chatter. So make it matter. Yeah, I don't know. What I do like about live streaming on your telephone is it's really simple. It's really simple. It's a lot simpler than having your whole streaming gear, getting all that going. It's like so much different. So this is so much easier. And it does remind me, like literally the only time where I would ever have time to live stream, those of you who used to follow me when I did live stream a lot with my program, is late at night. And that's just the way it is, because I don't have time to do it any other time. But I had this window. Wow, this guy knew me when I very first started doing any internet content. Crypto Sleeper. Yeah, you remember from the very beginning, before any of my crossover material, any of that stuff. Wow, that's wild. Larry Ramirez, I do remember that. I do remember you, Larry Ramirez. What's up, man? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. I don't know, man. I don't have anything prepared. I just wanted to say what's going on. Just want to let you know I'm still live and ticking. Some days more than others. Just been working hard, really hard. I just had a super wild weekender in Pittsburgh. No one ever told me Pittsburgh was so lit. I'm still processing it all. But those of you who follow me on X kind of know what I'm talking about. What happened? I put on, so those of you who have been following me know that I'm the marketing one of the things I do now is I'm the marketing and communications director for the largest Trump-themed cryptocurrency called MAGA Meme Coin. And it's actually a really cool project. It's been around a year and a half, and we've also been the most successful charity-driven token. We've raised like a couple million for veterans and to fight child trafficking. So that's what I've been up to. That's been taking a lot of time, but it's been rewarding work, especially when you see how much our donations have been helping these veterans in real life. It's really cool. Stu, hi, I'm a Grant. Do you have any pets? I have one dog. And she is aggressively affectionate. Bo Dragon, are you going to fight me? It depends how much money is on the line. Jason Huffman, now that's a name I remember. What's up, dude? What's up? There's somebody behind you. I know you freaked me out for a second, but it's actually just my car seat. That is like such a bad, like, paranoia to instill in someone. But like at night, somebody like breaking in your car when you don't know it, and then they just sneak in the back seat. Is the token KYC or decentralized? Yeah, it's both. And the team is 100% American, and we're all like out in the open, faces, names, all that stuff. And it's doing pretty well considering the meme coin. Well, it's on the top 30 anyway, meme coins, if that means anything to you guys. But yeah, I'm really proud of what we built there and the good we've been able to do with it. Jason, not doing good at all. Well, bro, I feel you. Are you still on Twitter, Jason, or X? I don't know. I haven't heard from you in forever, bro. I remember you guys. I remember my OG loyal fans, my OG loyal watchers or whatever. I don't know. It's not really followers because it's like live stream. So Someone's give me some Texas toast just for you, buddy. Wildin' out. Look at all these familiar names coming back. We're getting the band back together. We're getting the band back together. Yeah, it's on CoinMarketCap. It's on CoinGecko. So let me tell you a little bit about it, since if you guys are asking about it. It's the ticker's Trump. The name of the project is called MAGA Meme Coin. And it's super legit. Everything's run super, like the most ethically, transparently ran project you can get for like a meme coin level anyway. And every week we give donations to our charity partners for veterans resources and to fight child trafficking. And we just passed our 2 million mark in donations this last week. And then you can see all the donations that we give every week at megamemecoin.com. I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of it. Yeah, you can get on Uniswap. And we're on 4 different chains. So it's the original chain that it's on is Ethereum, but we bridged to 3 other chains: Solana, BNB, and Base. I'm actually very bullish on the future of Base. I remember when you do just the audio on Twitter. Oh my gosh, yes. That was a pretty easy way to live stream too, just audio, just the voice, baby, just the voice. And then I remember I did a face reveal, right? And I started live streaming. Alan Schneider, what up, bro? Good to see you, man. Literally, it's like the only chain it's not on is Pulse. No disrespect to Pulse. There's a lot of cool things about it. But it's on, there's contracts for it at megamemecoin.com on Ethereum, Solana, Base, or BNB. You can get it on. And the community is everyone's just kind of on the same page, culturally and all that stuff. So it's cool. It's very, very unique kind of thing, I think right now it retraced a lot, but it's still holding pretty strong compared to most coins particularly if this thing survived a year and a half and it's still trading, I think right now at about 150 million. But I think once Trump wins, I think he's going to win. Well, I think he's going to get the most votes, put it that way. I think Trump's going to get the most votes. What that looks like, I'm not quite sure. But I think, as they say, too big to rig, that's the idea. I think we're looking at a decent probability of that being the case. Hey, bro, I bought Trump at $3. How much price can we expect in the next year at bull run peak? I don't know. What I can tell you, when you look at that particular chart in its totality from the beginning, it's gone up very steadily over time, but then it's came back with some severe retracements. But every time it's gone through the periods of very severe retracements, it's gone on to reach new all-time highs. So, meme coins are notoriously more volatile than like the top, the very top cryptos that aren't meme coins. But it's just, high risk, high reward kind of stuff. But I would say that Mega Meme Coin is within them for a meme coin anyway. It's way lower risk than most meme coins because the team is out there. We're super active. We actually do boots on the ground stuff. That's what we did just this last weekend. I threw an event with Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell we partnered with Turning Point USA for like a voter registration thing, and it was freaking wild. It was bonkers. And then I met this chick there. Her name is Claudia, and she's the girl, I don't know if you heard about it in the news, she ended up streaking across the Steelers Jets game last Sunday, holding a Trump sign over her head. And she made it about 3/4 way across that dang field in heels before she got dragged off the field. Anyway, so I uploaded the footage of that right after it happened, and then I just happened to run into her on the street all by herself. She had no purse, no phone. She was tipsy. She needed help. And so I helped her out, got her home safe and everything, got her in touch with the people she needed to get in touch with. And then I also did like this 2-minute interview with her. And then I just posted that on my X account. And then I had like at that point I had like a 16-hour workday, and I just went to sleep. And then I woke up, people were waking me up and telling me that it went viral, totally viral. Like I woke up to all these messages from like Newsweek and Fox News and all these different news agencies. It was crazy. Yeah, if you Google Claudia Stone, Stephen Steele, you'll see some articles pop up. I still believe in Doge. Well, Doge is the king of all memes. It's the king of all meme coins, and I think it always will be. It was the product of perfect timing to position itself there, and a really good, simple kind of theme and meta that's likable to a lot of people. And plus it actually, it's difficult to say that Doge is Doge really a meme coin, because it does hold some really kick-ass utility. That's arguably better than Bitcoin in some regards. So it's kind of one of those crossovers, but I think Dogecoin will always be the king of memes and the king of meme coins. Yep. Yeah. You got to be really patient with a coin like Doge. That's just the deal. What if something was to happen to Elon? I don't know. What if something was to happen to Elon? What if something was to happen to Trump? They tried to take that man out twice now on the campaign trail. They're trying to take Elon down too. But it seemed like Elon cooled off on Dogecoin for a while. And he did for a long while, like talking about it or making it a priority. And that's understandable with everything going on in the world. But I do think that, he started talking about it again a lot, right? In the last couple months, using Doge as that acronym, Department of whatever, with him and Trump and whatnot. So Doge is on his mind again. I thought that some sort of integration with Doge into the X platform would have happened a long time ago, but it just got pushed off. And I think it's not because Elon doesn't want to do it. It's just that there's much bigger fish to fry. Yeah. So, but I still do think it's going to happen. I think we're getting, I don't want to predict, but I think we're probably getting close to it now. It seems that way. There's been a lot more chatter about it over the last couple months. Weiland Out says they'll go after Joe Rogan next. They already are. Like, haven't you noticed, like, the corporate news media particularly over the last 2 weeks, they've really fired up the engines again against Joe Rogan, and they're comparing him to the 1940s guy with the funny mustache and all sorts of things. Like, ridiculous, just stupid, just like beyond idiotic kind of comparisons with Joe Rogan from the corporate media. And of course, it's all disingenuous. I don't think even many of the people in the corporate media that espouse that kind of hyperbolic rhetoric against Joe Rogan even really mean it themselves. I think what we're looking at is a lot of panic in the final days of the general election. And they also understand that Donald Trump is about to be a 3-hour guest on Joe Rogan, which could be an enormous catalyst that would be favorable to Trump. So I think that they're trying to really make an extra propaganda effort to discredit Joe Rogan, to kind of front run him on that Donald Trump appearance. Hey, Jason Huffman, great to see you too, man. I don't know what you're going through in your life right now, but I care, All right, so stay in touch. Maybe I'll start doing these like just little like late night live streams here and there off of my phone. because it's super low maintenance, super easy to do. This election will definitely be interesting. Yeah, to put it mildly. Nah, don't say that, Jason. Don't say that, bro. Jason, if you want, just I don't know if you're still on X or if you deleted it or whatever, but just like create like an alias and then DM me. I'll make sure to change my settings so you can't DM me. DM me, okay, please. Larry says this election will be interesting. Yeah, to put it mildly. I think the media has really set us up for a real, extremely dangerously polarizing cultural landscape post-election, because it is looking more and more favorable, or likely anyway, that Trump will win re-election. And I think that the corporate media has really covered Donald Trump, in my opinion, in a very hyperbolic, over-the-top, sensationalist manner that really has subverted a large swath of the American public to think that Donald Trump is just the absolute worst thing on the planet, to the point where those same people, as soon as they hear their name, even just hear his name, they completely have a meltdown. They freak out. And I've seen it in even a lot of people that I know, a lot of friends that I know, and it's just unfortunate. Like, you don't have to like the guy, you don't have to vote for the guy, but to the level of hateful obsession towards him and freak out and acceptable levels of violence that are happening now, both in rhetoric and in action towards him, it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. OG Daniel, I missed that God voice. Thanks, man. Thank you. Steven, stop in every now and then. We like listening to you, brother. Hey, I like hearing that. Appreciate it. Glad someone remembers me. Even if it's a few of y'all, appreciate it. Smart man, real man. Found this. Hey, Crypto Sleeper, appreciate you, man. Very appreciate the kind words. Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, so wow, what a weekend, guys. So then Pittsburgh, after I threw that big party for Mega Meme Coin voter registration thing with Antonio Brown and stuff like that, I went to my first Steelers game, and I gotta say, like, those Steelers fans, I got respect, man. Like, that was an electrifying atmosphere. Like, that was, and well, they got that new stadium too with this big, deep surround sound stuff going on. But like, regardless, like, those are some fired up fans, man, out in Pittsburgh. Yeah, so I was pretty impressed. So yeah, but if the funny thing that happened is that that Claudia Stone chick and the footage that I uploaded went completely viral, and it's all over the place, and I'm in a bunch of articles with that chick right now. It's just so funny. How's your dog been? You'd always pop up. So Remy's doing fine. But it is nice to be able to stream my car, because when I stream in my apartment, you guys remember that every time I stream from my apartment, my dog would get jealous and then jump on screen and lick my face and try to get in the way and compete for my attention when I stream it. But she's good, man. She's good. We kind of do our, I do like a kind of a nightly ritualistic walk with her at like 2 a.m. How you guys been, man? Honestly, how y'all been? Trying to think what else I could tell you what's been up, man. Yeah, so much. I mean, sometimes I don't even know where to start, honestly. Oh, and then on Monday night, I I saw my nephew play a show at a club. It's a cool, small rock club. And he killed it. He did great. I'm not just being biased because he's my nephew. He's like legit good. So I saw that, and then I flew back today. I flew back to my home today. And I don't even know what possessed me to get on. I was just finishing up a project at my shop, and I got my Jeep here, and I said, before I put my Jeep in reverse and drive, I'm just gonna pop on. I'm gonna pop on and say what's up to the fellas. Crypto Sleeper, what do you think about Doge mining 10,000 coins per minute with no max supply? Should the code be changed? People have argued back and forth for this over the years. I guess I used to have kind of a default opinion that it shouldn't be changed. And now I guess I don't have a super strong opinion on it one way or another, but I wouldn't be upset if it did get augmented, put it that way. Seems like the world has changed so much since, oh my gosh, Larry, I want you to look at what Larry just said. Seems like the world has changed so much since 2021. Ain't that the freaking truth? Ain't that the freaking truth? Guys, remember when isn't it funny? It's just funny how the world is going. Because if we go back, let's say we were to go back in time to 2021 right now, we would probably say, hey, remember 2016, 2017? The world's changed so much. It was a lot simpler then. Right? But now, by comparison, the world seems way simpler in 2021. It started to get pretty messy, though. I will say it started to get pretty messy in 2021. But still. But now, man, wow, things are just wiling out. Your opinion is valued, just concerned on demand side. Yeah, I feel a Crypto Sleeper. I totally get what you're saying. It's like an oscillator now. Yeah. I hear you, Daniel. Yep. Impossible to do TA and Doge. These days it really is. I don't even try TA on Doge anymore. It is impossible. It didn't used to be. It used to be, if you followed it really closely on a regular basis, you used to be able to do some pretty coherent and fairly predictable technical analysis on Doge. Not anymore. So, yeah, I don't know. What sucks is like YouTube has went back only recently, over the last 4 or 5 months. YouTube demonetized all my old videos, every one of them, every stinking one of them. And they slapped me with all separate charges for each of them, which is interesting, but isn't really surprising. I was actually thinking about just launching a brand new talk show on Rumble, but I don't know if anybody would follow me over in Rumble, because I know it's more, even though YouTube is much more censorious, shall we say, it's much more convenient for people, and I understand that, but it would be nice to not have to worry about watching every stinking thing I say without getting penalized. How is that pronounced? Penalized or penalized? I always say penalized, but penalized sounds funny for obvious reasons. Penalized. Oh, man. Alan says time keeps accelerating. Well, that's why you just gotta frickin' go for it, you know? And I've been going for it more in life. Like, when you think about how fleeting and fast time goes by sometimes. Sometimes it's a really good motivator for me when I'm on the fence about something, or I'm feeling trepidatious about stepping up and do something. I'm like, no, F it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'd follow you on Rumble. I get a lot of news from over there. Alan Schneider. Oh, cool. Maybe Twitch. If you looked into that, YouTube would be amazing if they weren't so. I know, because I love YouTube as a platform the most. I like the user friendliness and the layout of it, but man, are they strict on all that stuff. They're always causing problems that way. It's always been that way since I started streaming on here. I don't know if Twitch would be the best medium necessarily for me. I'm leaning Rumble at this point. Just a full relaunch on there. It's probably what I'll do. Yeah, exactly. Crypto sleeper. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it's crazy because Elon's obviously made X a lot better, although there's still, I still think there's shenanigans that goes on X, but don't be wrong, I'm still very thankful for Elon. It's majorly better than what it used to be in terms of free speech and matters of free speech, but I spend most of my time in terms of my socials on X, obviously, but I forget when you go outside of X just how censorious everything else is, and how much big tech has a lockdown on all the other social media platforms in terms of free speech and things that you can discuss, and you can't discuss a lot without getting in trouble, or without them pulling some shadowing shenanigans. How about that? Say that 3 times fast. Shadowing shenanigans. Yeah, I'm only gonna able to look at your comments when I'm like at a stop sign, like right now. Yeah, layout's nice stuff to use. Thanks, dude. Pick us up some late night snacks, Steven. I'm tempted. I'm on this low carb thing again. Like I'm really getting strict about leaning it down, guys, and I gotta lean it down. I'm thinking about getting, like, the only thing that's open around here right now, unfortunately, is like Greek, and you know, it's limited. But maybe I'll get some Greek food. Or maybe I'll just drink a bunch of water and call it a day and eat tomorrow. Probably the best. What are one of the most unhealthy things that I enjoy? I stopped eating them actually about a couple months ago, but I would have sometimes are, anybody remember Munchos? The frickin' Munchos? They come in like a smaller red bags. Oh my gosh. I hate potato chips. I'm actually not a potato chip fan. Some of those Munchos, man, they just had a very distinct thing. So it's interesting that you mentioned that, Crypto Daniel, because I'm navigating the carnivore right now. Right now, I'm still doing like a lot of meat and eggs and a lot of vegetables, and a little bit. I cheat like a little bit. I like a little bit of chocolate and stuff like that. But other than that, that's what I'm doing. But my intention is to finally properly try strict carnivore. Give it like a 6-week trial period. And the only reason why I'm gonna give it like a super 100% strict trial period for, well, maybe even like 2 months, is just because people I know that close to me really swear by it, and they seem to be doing quite well. So, have you tried it? I need a diet to lower my cholesterol. Yeah, I hear you. I know. diet's one of those difficult things, man, because like I think each person can be. I think circumstances can be so different from body to body. I think that different diets can work optimally on different people, but there are some like common denominators that you can agree on, like processed sugars, really bad. A diet that's got a lot of processed foods, really bad, right? Obviously. Anything that involves like fresh whole foods, whether it's carnivore or keto or just a whole foods diet in general, or for some people it's vegan, which I personally wouldn't recommend. But I've known actually a few women to do and look pretty well on a vegan diet, so I think there might be some differences there where certain women, I think, are more prone to thrive on a vegan diet than men. That's my opinion anyway. That seems true to me. But yeah, meat makes me feel so good. That's all I know. Makes me feel good. Eating vegetables. Yeah. Blood pressure. You know what, guys? Another thing too, there's a really good BBC documentary that now I'm just cruising with you guys. You guys are out, we're out cruising. That's what we're doing now, okay? We're cruisers. And I'm not even going any place in particular. We're just cruising. A night drive. The only thing I'm missing is like some good synthwave. Anyway, there's a really good documentary. I think you can still find it on YouTube. BBC did it several years ago, and they analyzed people that they analyzed like the diets of all the like longest living people, a bunch of longest living people on the planet, and they all had wildly different diets and lifestyles, arguably. I mean, some of these people were having a glass of whiskey every day. Other of them were super strict, super clean living, really particular about everything, all organic and all that stuff. And then some people would just eat whatever. And it took a while to get to the bottom of what was the common denominator that all these people had that were outliving everybody and staying in good health at the same time. And that was that they were all either intentionally or unintentionally intermittent fasting, which makes perfect sense. So they're all intermittent fasting, whether they were purposely doing it or they were unconsciously doing it just as a lifestyle. Like the guy that would have his whiskey and just like his fast food, it would be just like a portion. Anyway. I better start heading. Call come through. And so that's why I did that, but that's just the way that it goes. Maybe I'm permanently frozen from that phone call coming in. Yeah. Can you guys still hear me or no?